Not morning coffee with Mitch. Afternoon rant. Afternoon rant with Mitch. No, Terry Sue, not already. My God. You know how I like a good rant. And it's not like I don't do enough of these live streams in the course of a day. I hope you can hear me because I set this one up real quick outside on my patio using my cell phone, my new little wireless mic, and my cigar. And let's just for fun see how many people are actually going to come in here and wonder what the hell is Mitch up to. I think in my haste, I titled this thing, I can't take it anymore. And in the description of this video, I kind of said, Rant imminent. How many of you know what I'm talking about? How many of you know what I'm talking about? Can guess what the hell I'm talking about? I can't really see much of the chat. Yeah, thank you. Who is that? That's Terry Sue said I look awesome on the video and audio is great. Wow. I'll tell you what, you can produce and do professional cinematography and audio and video these days with a cell phone. Not even my new cell phone. This is one of my old cell phones. Maybe I want to go on to my new cell phone here. And I'll get to I've calmed down a little bit. But I'll get to the rant in a minute. We'll get a few more people to come in. You know that here it is. Wow, yeah. Look that it's me. I'm on TV. Mitch is on TV. Look at all the people. Look at all the comments so far. That's great. 36 people. Wow. Well, don't you people have a life for you like me? Sandy's here. Pearl Murray, any relation to Ken? VHS says, VJS says, I hope it's about Dr. Seagull. You bet your ass it's about Dr. Seagull. You know, I sat down. I've been working all day. I sat down, turned on the TV. I looked to you, turned to YouTube, and there's a live just popped up. Ken Berry talking about this national news broadcast with this quack Dr. Seagull and his views, his knowledge, his expertise, his experience as a doctor, claiming that the carnivore diet not only is bad for kids, but causes everything from addiction to meat, diabetes, heart disease, every disease that red meat actually cures. This clown is blaming it for it. Now, we've heard it before. All of these so-called TV doctors. I agree with Ken. Are they really doctors? So I'm sitting there watching this thing, not hearing anything at all that surprised me. Nothing. It surprised me. I'm used to it. And I'm watching Ken Berry. Kudos to you, Ken. I don't know if you ever see this little blurb, but kudos to you. I could not have kept my cool if you know me like you did. It amazes me that well, I understand why you couldn't eliminate profanity completely. Words like shit and hell and things like that were popping up in your video all the time. Kudos to you for having the self-control to say things like, well, I don't dislike Dr. Seagull. I don't disrespect Dr. Seagull. Trying to be kind to a man, I want to hear what you were saying on the inside, Ken. In fact, I want to hear it so much, it prompted me to grab all my gear, come outside, fire up a cigar, and say some of the things that you wanted to say, because I know you did. I have seen you. I've seen your blood pressure sometimes when you're talking about something go up to 200. I've seen your face get red. I've seen you swallow hard, and I admire that. But there are times, Ken, when things just need to be said. I understand why a man like you has to worry about the consequences, whereas a man like me, let them come after me. What are they going to get? They can't take anything away from me that they haven't already taken. Excuse me, no cigar music. Sorry, I'm not really set up for that. But I got so incensed. Sometimes I don't know, you're so passionate about things and you're so tired of being screwed over and lied to. You're so tired of that. You just have to finally stand up and say, enough. Enough. Where the hell do you get this? And where do you get the balls to get on national TV, Dr. Seagull, and give people advice that's killing them? You've got a man in the White House now, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a man who realizes that's trying desperately to get the word out past the machinery and corruption of the media and your whole medical community and your ignorance. Ignorance. It certainly can't be stupidity. You've gotten this far in life. It must just be ignorance. Or towing the company line, enjoying all those benefits from the food companies and the drug. Whatever it is, shame on you. Ken very nicely said to the guy, I couldn't watch it anymore. Maybe Ken's still going on. I don't mean to step over him. There'll be replays of these things if I don't decide it'd be better just to delete this after I blow up some steam. But it was making me nauseous listening to Ken be civil to this clown who goes on with another ignorant media babe asking stupid questions and getting even more stupid answer under the guise of licensed medical expertise. I really can't tell you exactly what I was thinking needs to be done to all of these people in the medical community that have destroyed most of our lives, practicing, never putting in the effort to really ever get it right. It's very sad. I just had to say something. I'm not gonna make this very long. Thank you all for showing up. Yes, Ellen says, I don't know who Dr. Seagull is. I know Seagull. He's been a TV doc for a long time. And Ellen, watch Ken Berry's little impromptu live stream, because I'm sure as he was watching Seagull being interviewed on national news, his blood boiled just like mine. He doesn't show it as much as I do, but you can tell. Look at the tenseness in his neck muscles. You can tell the man was flaming pissed off. I had to shut it off in the middle of yet another part of that interview that he was replaying as Seagull continually talked with authority about addicting babies to red meat, ensuring that as they grow up, they will become obese, get diabetes, get heart disease, get cancer. And basically insinuating that anybody that would give a baby meat should be put to death immediately and their child seized. And then the newscaster came on and started talking about moderation. And I basically click, can't take it. Can't take it. I need to comment. So here I am commenting on this. Interview me on that newscast, will you please? At least we've got some evidence that that stuff is wrong. Ken Berry says, I invite Dr. Seagull to come on with me anytime he would like. I'll even give him a week or two to prepare, where he can gather up his and cite his studies and all of the proof that he has that anything that comes out of his mouth is true. In fact, I'll even turn off the comments, he said, so that you don't have to watch what my viewers are saying. I mean, we'll have a civil discussion. Okay, my friends, the odds are up. The odds are open. The bookies are taking the bets. I think the odds are about right now about 1,000 to 1 that Seagull wouldn't dare accept an invitation like that. You can pretty much count on that. Barry Simon says, yeah, Barry, I love that. Thank you. A little super chat says, howdy, Mitch, the carnivore lifestyle at least hits mainstream. Oh, Barry. It's true. But that's not the way we want it to hit mainstream. You know what that is, don't you? In one respect, that, my friends, is proof positive that we're making waves. Proof positive. When they bring out Seagull, carrying the water for the food companies and the drug companies, and managed to get him on national TV in front of God and everybody to demonize, not only, this is the thing that really got me, not only demonize the carnivore's diet, but to use the kids as the hook. It's bad enough they're getting adults to buy into this fad diet. But when they're corrupting our children now, it's time for us to put our foot down. Does anybody see the tactics? Does anybody see the playbook, the spin? All the same things they do. And these people who are so busy going, shame on you, carnivores, shame on you, hurting our children, are the same people that are selling our children baby formula. That's all seed oil, sugar, and grains. Selling them Lucky Charms breakfast cereals, toaster pastries, tons of sugar, pushing childhood obesity to all-time record highs, childhood diabetes. Be honest about it. You people are horrid. Look inside, look inward at yourself. And if you don't have a conscious pang about what you're doing and the lengths you won't go to protect and be able to make that Ferrari payment for in your garage, in your big house, and your so-called expert reputation, Just grow a pair sometime. Be a man and just admit, I'm a bad guy. I have no conscience. I'm a sociopath. Because it's true. You know, don't worry about getting sued. Number one, I'm not big enough. Number two, I got nothing for them to take. Number three, you can't sue you for slander or libel when everything you say is the truth. Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need the food companies suing somebody for slander or libel in claiming that sugar is bad for you, so that we can bring into a courtroom sometime in the next 100 years, maybe, if it ever got there, two sides presenting the real evidence of whether it was a lie or not. And for those of us in our community, thousands of us who know firsthand that it wasn't until we started eating red meat that our inflammation went away. Keep your talking points, keep your propaganda. I'm reminded of a line in that movie, Trading Places. If you remember that movie with Dan Aykroyd, where she says to him, "Go sell your drugs somewhere else, Louis. Nobody's buying them here." Well, that's how I feel about this kind of advice. And yes, it does bother me every time I see it. It should bother every one of you. I'm sorry if I took you away from Ken Berry with this, but I do have a live stream at 7 o'clock I got to prepare for. I didn't want to do this in a private community tonight. This is a little brief message for everybody. And if you'd like to watch it, or it manages to get a replay, if I even leave it up. 77 people are here right now. There are 77 people in the world, probably, that feel like I do. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to cut this off now. Start thinking about maybe having a little something to eat and get ready for the live stream. I'll see you all in a couple hours at 7 o'clock. Until then, whatever's left of it, take the rest of the day off. Don't listen to Dr. Seagull. Not only should you eat meat, feed your babies meat too. You're doing them a big favor. Bye-bye.